Wasn't planning on getting out today and doing a drive around live, but here we are. It's supposed to be nice today in the 90s later today, so it's my morning. Supposedly rain the rest of the day. Okay, let's try this again. Wasn't planning on doing, I don't know what you heard because it told me it was reconnecting, so, but wasn't planning on doing a live out of the house today and in the front yard. Wasn't planning on going anywhere since yesterday was a very long day, and I was up till 2 in the morning editing videos, watching Christmas, watching Easter cantatas. Just a warning, my speech is probably not going to be great during this video because I'm in a lot of pain and the fatigue is bad. But here we are. Can't get the camera adjusted right, but heading off to Sonic because I need a lemonade. So that's first. Let's see if I can do anything. So why am I out right now? Because I haven't on 5 hours of sleep and everything. Today is March 30th. 1 month from today, April 30th, is my right knee replacement surgery. So, in the next 4 weeks, because I don't really count the week that surgery is as a week where I really do anything at surgery week, so it's just making sure all those last minute things are dead. So I want to make sure I have a low time outside as much as possible. With whoever's watching, and the camera's still not right. I guess we're just going with whatever it is. So it's going to be a while before I can drive after surgery and then jump right into another surgery. So I need to take advantage of the times in the next 4 weeks that I can be totally alone by myself away from the house. So there's a coffee place, but I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee. I don't understand coffee. Let's see if I can fix the camera. If not, it's not a problem. It's looking like now we've been having either summer or winter. I was really thankful for the trips to the other lakes yesterday.
Hello, my name is Matthew. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you.
Okay. Still not exactly where I wanted it. Well, it's just gonna have to be where it's at. I don't know. Let's see. Can we do this?
Sorry about that. What can I get you?
Could I have a Route 44 lemonade and a pretzel stick with extra cheese?
Anything else for you?
No. That's it.
That total is, or got a Route 44 lemonade and a pretzel. That total is $6.31 at the window.
Okay. Yeah, I would like you to fix the camera so it's just right where I want it. But maybe it is now. Until I go over something bumpy. This is probably a mistake trying to drive right now, but the fatigue will get worse as the day goes by, so I'm at Sonic for everybody just
$31.
okay. Have a Route 44 lemonade because it's going to be a long day. A nice day. But yeah, a month from today is my surgery, so my first surgery. Officially pre-op. So I am going to. I already started a pray list. Well, we need a pray list as well, but it's not going to be a great speech day because of the way my body feels. Because when one thing is wrong with my body, then it affects everything else. Okay, playlist is what I meant to say. My OT suggested I keep track of my surgery journeys, getting ready, recovery, and all of that. I know he used a different word, but I cannot remember. that word right now. But anyway, just video, document, I think is the right word. All the things. So, could you hand me a couple minutes? A couple of minutes. There is no cheese in here.
I'm sorry?
There's no cheese in here, and I asked for extra cheese even.
I'm sorry, you might have not got it on the receipt. Give me 1 second.
So I need 2 of them instead of the one that it comes with.
I'm sorry.
So I will need 2 then, since I asked for extra.
Okay, yeah, we got it.
Okay. I like Sonic bits.
We have to put all the sauce on the receipt so I can keep it not.
Okay, alright, thanks. Nope, that's it. Alright, got my drink, so... of course we're headed out to the lake. Let's see. We're gonna go just a little bit different way, just to see a little bit different of town. Not much different. I can't get the camera or anything to focus so it's straight in front of me. So I'm not gonna mess with that anymore right now. Who else likes roundabouts? People here just struggle so much with them. I don't know why. When I lived in Germany in the mid-80s, we had roundabouts that we used to go to a couple of different cities, like Frankfurt. So I was doing roundabouts in the 80s, using them in another country. So I'm not sure why here in our town people have so many issues with them. Maybe I should watch the speed. So up here is a whole bunch of apartments, and I don't even know what all else. It used to be houses, and I just don't like the way it looks. To the left of me is an area of town called Aggieville. It's a very popular college place. I haven't been through there in years, and I'm not going to, because it's not the Aggieville that I knew. It's where the bars are. It's a college place. But there used to be a lot of things, and now they've torn down a lot and made hotels and parking garages. So I haven't actually been through it in years, and not planning on doing that because it would just make me sad. Because it's not the Aggieville that I knew. It's called the Ville. cars. And let me see if I can do this any better. Well, I think I just screwed it up, but maybe it's a little better. Not really. So this is called North Manhattan Avenue because we're going north. To the left of me are dorms. I think it's in between classes right now. Fraternities, sororities, on the right hand of me. I wish the camera was better. Guess I can see. I'll mess with it when we get to the lake. To the left of me is the clinic where I'm going on Thursday for my first round of lab work. So the first lab work I need to do is for my kidney doctor. I do have stage 4 chronic kidney disease on top of everything else, and so I can go get those labs anytime after the 1st, so I'm going Thursday. Unless I have a ride Wednesday. And those labs always cause me a lot of anxiety. I don't know where my kidneys are without having lab work. And that also determines whether that doctor clears me for surgery. If he doesn't clear me for surgery, then there is no surgery. So then nothing else happens. I've been staying pretty stable. So it's just so anxiety producing because when I was diagnosed, my kidneys were really, really crappy. And the doctor said I would be on dialysis within a year. That was in 2021. And it's 2026. I'm not there yet. The beginning of 2023, I was 1/10. My kidneys were to the point where he sent me my name off to the transplant team in Kansas City. Said if I ever have to do dialysis, it will be at home dialysis. And so I had to start taking classes because he said within just a few months I would be doing that. And that was the beginning of 2023. And 3 years later, and still not there. But that, so it's always just anxiety producing, and you know, I go in, get my labs, and then I check my phone, I check my chart like every 5 minutes to see if the labs will come back, and then they come back, and I see my GFR is staying stable, then I can breathe. As long as those labs are somewhat okay, I don't have to see my kidney doctor. He'll just clear me based on the labs. So I'm hoping that's the way that it works out. Anyway, so that starts. So, and then I just have appointments everywhere. Oh, and another reason I wanted to get out today is all the Mondays after today, I have some kind of pre-op appointment with somebody. So, I usually don't schedule anything on Mondays, but some stuff you gotta do. You gotta take the appointment when they give it to you. And I like to have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to prepare for Tuesday through Friday and to recover from Tuesday through Friday. So, anyway, I'll be making a video about surgery stuff later. I want to see if I can fix this camera. Windows down, dandelions everywhere. Remember, don't pick the dandelions. Leave with me. Oh my goodness, it looks. Aspen and I did out here on Thursday, and it did look this springy around my quad. And let me turn that off. Put the windows down because I like to hear the birds. Okay. Let's see what I can do with the camera. So, if it messes up, it's because of, you know, if you've been on this drive with me before, you know the roads are a little bumpy. Anyway. If you're in the chat, say hi because nothing's popping up if anybody said anything. Anyway, I'm just gonna drive and hopefully we'll see something interesting, but if not, it's okay. It's just really nice day right now. Just listen to the pretty birds. I can't tell. I pulled over because I can't tell. But sorry about that. I keep messing with this. It's just. Come on, what is that doing? Okay. I don't know why I'm having issues with this morning, but don't do that. It's a Monday, I guess. Springy. Lots of seagulls today. Remember to do all the YouTube things. I'm over 600 of things. I need like 23,000 more views to hit 500,000 views, but really like watch hours too. And if you'd like to support me in any way, helping me with my upcoming surgeries and feeding my mini zoo, I do have an Amazon wish list and a Walmart wish list on my community page or on my channel page somewhere. You can see all the seagulls. Oh my goodness, let's stop and let's take the camera out so I can struggle to put it back right. Oops. We have seagulls here. Yes, I'm in Kansas for those watching the first time, and we do have seagulls. Oh, look at that. We have a whole lot of them. So let's put the camera back. I hope the camera stays put. Not sure which side of the camera needs to face. See people down here. Do I see anybody I know? My goodness, there's a whole lot of seagulls today. Wow. I can't get down there. Oh, I don't know if they show up right there. Because it's Kansas. We have seagulls, we have pelicans. We're in the middle of the country. Let's see. Who do I know over here? Oh, he's over on the other side. Look, see, when they were burning a couple weeks ago, now it's all green. See that? That's why they do that. We're gonna stop up here. Stick this right there. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
You doing okay?
Yep. Yep.
Good to see you.
Yep. Seagulls are out. You caught anything yet?
Literally through in. Give it a go here for a little bit, see if there's any catfish in there, and if not, then I'll go down and try for walleye and saugeye down Rocky Ford.
I have never been down on this side of Rocky Ford, down the steps.
The west side is.
The west side,
Yeah.
on Rocky
Yeah.
Ford where the steps are.
Yeah. If you go to Mill
Yeah.
Road, you can go down there, but I will just
Well,
tell
I
you,
can't do
I
it.
will just tell you, looking going down,
No,
you're like, yeah, that ain't too bad. Coming back up,
No.
my goodness.
no, I can't do that.
The east side is hard enough anyway.
Yeah, that looks so muddy.
You've been up on the
No,
dam.
I'm gonna do that today.
Yeah, it's out there right now, so it's just kind of going back and forth.
Okay, I am on a live, but if you want to say hi to anybody,
Hi, everybody.
so. Oh, it smells too. Is that just me?
I
That's
I can't smell. So
Okay.
if you're asking,
Okay.
did you cut your hair recently?
Yeah, I did.
Looks very nice.
Yes. I'm having a month today is my knee replacement surgery for this knee. My right knee, so
You doing okay?
yeah, I'm just in the countdown and trying to get some alone time driving before I can't do it for a while. So
Take shots helping his wife
yeah, I saw that.
recover from hers.
Yeah. Okay, well I'm gonna go make my rounds. I'm gonna go up there. And if I don't see you here, I'll check down. I'll go down.
I'm just going, if I go down, I'll go down on the east side.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I think it's easier.
Alright, I'll see you later. So, that was my friend Joel. Went to high school, junior high school with him. Oh Lord, how many forevers ago? He's a catch and release fisherman unless there's a non-profit fish fry somewhere, then he'll do that. He's also retired from the Marines. I'm not sure, but I think he was a colonel. So, let me wait. We started. I noticed a couple years ago when I came out here. It's like, wait, I know this guy, and so when I see him out here, I try to like stop and say hi. You know, but he's out no matter the weather. He posts. Anyway, so let me pull up here. So was it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? out here, and I was able to get part of a fire, controlled burn on alive, like right over here. You can see where it's dark and everything, but the reason they do the controlled burn is it comes back all nice and green. They get rid of everything that if it was an uncontrolled burn, anyway, it's probably easier to look up a controlled burn. It's only a few weeks of spring, and it has to be on days when there's no wind predicted. So I don't know if they've quite finished burning everywhere, but it gets rid of all the things that catch fire easily. But it makes everything come back pretty. So, but it's easier probably to Google what a controlled burn is. Look at that. It's all springy. Not sure if we'll see anything. Today we are going to go across the dam. So it's what he was asking me. And so this will be a lot longer live probably. Or I just might not go to all my usual spaces. So. But oh my gosh, Joel catches humongous fish. They're like 50, 54 inches. But again, he just catch and release. I think a lot of the fishermen around here, unless they're fishing for a fish fry or to support for fundraising, well, if anybody's chatting, I am not seeing it, so. It's got so much, just how much a day or two can change. Wow. Springy. All the dandelions that are out here. Let's see if we could spot a beaver. We did that. We saw one a couple weeks ago. It's really nice out here. If you're here, say hi. Because I know the chat's on, but I just don't see anybody. That's pretty. I really want to get out and get some pictures. But so I put something in the washing machine first thing this morning, or I guess I did it yesterday, and I turned it on this morning, and I don't know what happened, but I went into the laundry room and the floor is all wet and soapy, so not sure what happened. I checked the hoses and they're still attached, but really didn't want to have to deal with that at the moment, so it's like let's go for a drive. Then I gotta feed the squirrels later. They were so many out and about already, and the birds. So I will. It'll probably be, as long as it's not windy, it'll probably be a lot of outside time today, so this morning, everyone. Alright, let's see if the turtles are here. It's so pretty. I keep saying I need to bring a chair out here and just sit. Do not go in the water. Please do not go in the water. Okay, I'm right here. Good spot. Take this over here. And there's the turtles. They did not jump in the water. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. There might be more of them. Sometimes they're hiding where I can't see them. But there's 4 there and they have not yet jumped in the water. So that's always a win. Just look how pretty that is. So let's go see if there's any pelicans about. Anyway. Okay. Thank you, turtles, for cooperating and not jumping in the water. Oh, now they just jumped. They all just jumped. That's funny that they didn't do that when I pulled up. Okay, let's just listen. My camera. If you're on, say hi. I started doing the YouTube channel. Thanks to Jessica's Dempster Girls. Did I get that right? And one of the first things I started, I was out here and I saw baby geese, and so that's how we got this started. It smells like spring. Why is somebody in the chat? Why do we have a white one? Ugly duckling. Oh. Huh. Interesting. the state. And if you're disabled, you can get like it's either 10 or 20% off or something like that. That's not very much anyway. But seriously, if you're on and you've said anything in the chat, I cannot see it. So if you said something and I've not responded, it's because it's not showing up and the chat is on. So I'm not ignoring anybody, just kind of talking to myself, I guess. That is from a control burn. That's how it started. You can see that it's starting to become green. So normally we take a right because they're working on stuff at the other end of the dam, and so only people people live out here, so anyway, there's the lake. That's a mile long dam. They built this for flood control, but out in the middle are there used to be towns. And I know people whose like grandparents or great grandparents had farms. And they were towns and everything. But in 1951 it flooded, what was here flooded, and so they had to do for flood control. So they had to build this because the lake wasn't really quite there because it is good farmland. But yeah, this is where you can observe, of course. So, how am I gonna do this? I don't want to overdo it. Let me just put her over here. That's what my cane is for. Got my quad cane with me. Oh, there's actually a bench since the last time I was up here. Well, that's convenient. Let's park over here. Oh, there's a butterfly. Alright, where can I go now? Why is there? Oh, boat can get there. Well, interesting. I'm going to. I should have done that already. Hold on. Let me. If I'm gonna walk, I want to be sure I count that. Okay. So this is the observation point. So, because you can. I used to Well, something I do that now. It's not really like my favorite place anymore. I should do. I'll probably turn the live off up here at some point and just do some videos. But out there in the middle, they're dredging the lake. So it's probably another thing it's best to Google. It's pretty trees. Right across from me, the cove over there, it's where my grandkids' rowing team practice. So sometimes you can see them along the dam here. You know, I think I'm gonna do just a video of that. That's where I was down there. The guy I was talking to. Oh, come on. Oh, come back. Come back. He's gone. Down there is where the guy I was talking to. So the road over there, that's where I drive. Down there, that's where, but yeah, sit down. That's what I'm gonna do. I want to thank everybody for watching, following along. I am gonna end the live now, and if you did chat, sorry I didn't see it. But I want to get some video while I'm out here. So thank you for watching. Do all the YouTube things.